The tools you will need to properly change a flat tire include a suitable jack, a lug nut wrench, a block of wood to use as a wheel block, a small board or piece of plywood for jack support, and a good spare tire. The additional items we recommend include a cross-type lug nut wrench for easier removal and installation of lug nuts, a flashlight, work gloves, and safety flares or reflective warning triangles. These should be placed on the roadside for safety when changing the flat tire. Also, a small tube of waterless hand cleaner in the glove box can be convenient for cleaning up after changing the tire. Besides having all the equipment necessary for changing a flat tire, be familiar with the procedure on changing your flat. Know how to use your vehicle's jack and where it should be placed under the vehicle. A practice run at home can be useful when the actual emergency occurs. When you encounter a roadside emergency, pull off to the side of the road and turn on the vehicle's hazard flashers. To change a flat tire, first set the parking brake and place the vehicle in park or in gear if it's a manual transmission. Next, gather everything needed to change the flat tire from the vehicle. Remove any wheel cover or hubcap to gain access to the lug nuts. The lug nut wrench generally has a flat tip for removing the cover. Some wheel covers and custom aluminum wheels have locks or hard-to-spot pry slots. Check your owner's manual for further information regarding these setups. Loosen all of the lug nuts, but do not remove them at this time. If you cannot loosen a tight lug nut, first be sure you are turning it in the right direction. Then position the wrench on the nut so you can safely step on the wrench, using the weight of your body to help loosen the nut. After all the nuts have been slightly loosened, position a block of wood behind the tire diagonally opposite the flat. Position the jack according to the car maker's directions. Jack up the vehicle until the flat tire clears the ground by 1/2 to 1 inch. Keeping the vehicle height at a minimum will provide maximum vehicle stability. When the vehicle is being jacked up, be sure all passengers are out. If you are stopped on an unpaved shoulder or in sand, position a piece of wood beneath the foot of the jack for better support. Once the tire is off the ground, remove the loosened lug nuts, saving the one farthest from the ground for last. Remove the flat tire from the vehicle and place off to the side. Then position the spare tire on the wheel studs. Put the lug nuts back on by hand to prevent cross-threading. Start the one farthest from the ground first. Once all the lug nuts have been installed, tighten them just enough so the wheel is snug. Be sure to tighten them in a star or crisscross pattern. Lower the vehicle until the tire contacts the ground. Using the lug wrench, finish tightening the lug nuts, again following a star or crisscross pattern. Finish lowering and remove the jack from beneath the vehicle. Remove the block of wood from the other tire. Then stow the flat tire, jack, lug nut wrench, and wheel cover in the vehicle's trunk and drive to the nearest service center for tire repair. Many of today's spare tires are meant for emergency use only and are not recommended for use as a permanent replacement. Refer your owner's manual for the proper distance and speed the vehicle can be operated at with the spare tire in place.
Now let's run through how to change a flat tire. First, set the parking brake and put the automatic transmission in park or manual transmission in gear. Remove the hubcap and loosen the lug nuts. Block the diagonally opposed wheel and raise the vehicle with a jack. Finish removing the lug nuts and the flat tire. Put the spare tire in place and snug the lug nuts. Lower the vehicle to the ground and tighten the lug nuts in a star pattern. Remove the jack and the wheel block and you're done.